And I think we are live. Good afternoon, not good morning. So, where are we? Okay. So, today I'm doing a live on YouTube and on Facebook, and I've called it The Secret to Attracting More of What You Want is Inside You. And before we start, I just want to talk to you about a quick thing that I've got for you. So tomorrow we will do a masterclass on at 10 o'clock. So it's a 2-hour masterclass, and I've called it Voice and Visibility. And it's for you if you want to get out of your own way and not care as much as what people think about you, feeling judged or feeling criticized or feeling like you're not liked by people. And you want to share your message, whether this is a message that is in your life, you want to be more authentic, you want to show up as yourself, right? And in your business it's really important as well, being visible and showing up as such, as with so much authenticity and so much more truth in yourself, so you're not a copycat of everything. I'm gonna switch off the light because I've got this this massive light on the side, and that's to help me with getting sun exposure. And this masterclass I'm going to do tomorrow is going to be really, really powerful for you. It's a 2-hour masterclass. And if you're feeling like when you are going live on Facebook or Instagram, or if you are feeling like it doesn't mean like social media, but it could be like that you are in your life and you'd feel like what you're saying is a bit vanilla, what you're saying is not totally matching what you are feeling on the inside and what you actually want to say, because you are cautious about how people will receive what you are sharing and how you are expressing yourself. And if you are worried in the back of your mind, and choosing carefully the words that you are saying because you want to not threaten the people around you, or you want to be liked, or you want to create a connection, and thus you are changing the way you are and the way you express yourself. And that could be life and business, like who are you as a person? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, your business is not separated from your life. However you are showing up in your life is going to have an impact on your business. So what I'm talking about really is for you to actually create that change on the inside, so you can show up more powerfully and more confidently and more authentically in your life and in your business. So you attract what you want to attract. So this is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be really powerful. A 2-hour masterclass. We start at 10 o'clock London time. So if you are wanting to join, buy your ticket, join us. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be powerful. We're going to really go into the psychology of you and what's going on, in your body as well. What is stopping you from, feeling totally limitless and totally free to be who you want to be? And it really starts with you, right? So if you are wanting to join me on the masterclass, let me know somewhere and in the comments or something, and I will give you the link to save your seat. And yes, it will be on replay, so you will be able to watch that later on if you can't do it straight away. But it's at a very, very ridiculous price of £22 for 2 hours, and it's going to completely transform the way you think and the way you feel. So highly, highly recommend. The other thing I was gonna say as well is, if you have seen the Blueprint package that I've released a few months ago, Blueprint is around creating your personal life rebrand. It's about identity work, is upgrading your identity so it matches what you want to attract and how you want to show up in this world. We are looking into your thought pattern, your feelings, your emotions, your embodiment, the belief system, your values. Is really complete. So it's identity work. You'd be happy to know that if you were curious about that package, which was a 4-month package, and if a part of you was like, yeah, that seems really interesting. I think that this is something that I could do. Because obviously, like, whatever you want to create, whatever you want to attract, whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want in your life or in your business, you cannot have it if you are using the same identity. You're going to have to shift the way you think and the way you feel and the way you are behaving, the way you take your actions to create that next level of success, right? So Blueprint is exactly that. This is what it does for you. Now, I had a 6-month package, the portal, which was specifically to help women and in their business. Now, I'm really, really excited because I have combined the two. So I've combined Blueprint and I've combined business, and I've put it under one package. So it's a 6-month package, and it's an opportunity for you to work closely to me one-on-one, and for us to get our head down into your business, into your personal life, and make sure that you have the right identity to create abundance, limitlessness, more power, to play bigger, to really play the game of life and just be fully alive and creating a business and a life from your soul, not from what you should be doing or what people think you should do, but what you want to do and how you want to feel and the kind of business and the kind of life you want. So we're gonna dive very, very deep into, like I said before, the way you think, the way you feel, your behaviors, your belief system, your values, what you think is important. How do you prioritize what's important to you, and really get into you. You know, this journey is not for the faint-hearted. It's really for the woman who is ready to go all in. You know, this is not definitely not the kind of work you're going to do, dipping your toes or trying and see if it's working. It's definitely the work that it requires somebody who is willing to be all in and who is really committed, because that work can be really take you into places in yourself that can be quite vulnerable. And so what I'm asking you is, like, when you come on board, is to really totally be yourself and totally be open, like an open book, fully naked, emotionally, spiritually, not physically, don't worry. You don't have to be naked physically, but what I mean is, like, big, totally vulnerable, because when the more honest you are and the more open you are with me, the better I can help you and I can support you. Because when we have our guards up, then we're not letting anything in. We're not allowing ourselves to receive. So it is a 6-month package, and fucking hell, I mean, the price is ridiculous. So it's only £3,000 for a whole 6 months. There are only 2 spaces there. Once those spaces are gone, then the prices go back to what it used to be, which is £5,000 for 6 months. Now, this is like 6 months of working with me one-on-one, NLP coaching, self-mastery, strategy, all of that. I mean, this is a beautiful, powerful package. So if you want to take your life and your business and you want to explode your life and business and getting more abundance and limitlessness and juiciness and fun and joy and just feeling totally liberated, then this is for you. So these are my 2 things that I was going to say. So let's get organized here. So with the first thing is the masterclass for tomorrow. If you are wanting to join us, comment visibility, okay, and I will send you the link. If you are wanting to apply for the 6-month package, where we're going into your personal life rebrand and your business and creating an identity upgrade, then just type Blueprint, okay? The third thing I've got for you is a PDF where I've gathered my best 14 secrets to help you create the life you desire. They are so juicy. And these are, when I created the PDF, I was thinking about you and I was thinking, okay, what could be the thing? I couldn't create a book, right? Like, the book is my creation for something, like another creation. But the PDF, I wanted to make something small for you that you can digest and you can, apply straight away, and something easy for you. So, I had to really sit down and, like, think about all the things that has happened in my life for the past 20 years, and how did I go from feeling depressed and feeling stuck and procrastinating to, opening my business, quitting corporate, leaving France to go to the UK, leaving London to come to Devon, and had a a complete transformation, a different move. Oh my God! I mean, my journey has been a crazy journey. Honestly, it's been amazing, and I feel about all of the stuff that I've done, all the seeking that I've done to get to where I am today. And it's not the final destination where I am, because it's like what I want is so much bigger, and I want to feel more, 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 more. There's always more. It's like we are limitless beings, and we can truly, truly have it all. And so I was like, really, okay, what could be really useful for you? What could be really good? What could be something that you can take away that would make a huge difference in your life? So okay, that was really, really hard, because I've got so many tips and insights that I've accumulated, and this is why I would love to create a book one day, and just put everything in there, and really giving you a gift on how you can feel limitless. Because you know what, like, what we are creating in this life, the actions that we are taking, really depends on how we feel. If we're feeling stuck, if we're feeling not enough, if we're feeling like limited, we're not going to feel limitless, of course. So there are certain things that you can do, certain mindset shift that you can have, certain focus that you can do to create more limitlessness and to feel limitless. Because guess what? When you're feeling limitless, when you're feeling unstoppable, when you're feeling joy and love, and you are really you are really there was like a notification, and that really got me out. When you are really in your I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my God. There was a okay, wait, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee, and then when you are I knew that was gonna come out. When you are when you're feeling limitless, when you're feeling unstoppable, when you're feeling good, you are in your joy, and when you realize that where you are is a game, it's just we are all playing a game, and this is your game right now. This is your game. Playing this life is your game. And so when you're feeling limitless, when you're feeling unstoppable, when you're feeling free and liberated, and you've got joy in your heart, and it doesn't matter what people are thinking and feeling about you, because this is not your business, right? But when you're focusing on yourself and what brings you joy, and do things out of your joy, then it's going to be so easy to feel more limitless and more capable and more unstoppable. And then when you feel that way, then you create those actions. You go for stuff that you want to go for. You take the actions, you go for your goals, you stay consistent, you keep the momentum, and you stay unshakable. Whatever happens around you in your external world, you go back into the inside world. So long story, long thing, voilà. So download my 14 secrets for you to create a life that you desire. If you want this PDF, it's absolutely free. It's my gift to you, so gift it to yourself. Comment secrets, and then I will send you the link. Right. So today we are talking about the secrets to attracting more of what you want is inside you. Okay, so what I see very often is that when we want something in our life, right, like we are looking outside of us. We are looking at what is needed outside of us to for us to feel a certain way, and for us to be a certain way, and for us to take the actions. And the more we do that, the more we disempower ourselves, because our environment always change. What is happening outside of us or external circumstances are always changing, right? So when you are kind of relying on what's going on the outside, and when you're waiting for the right circumstances or the right time or the right tool or the right person or something outside of you, what you're doing essentially is like you are letting your fate depend on what's going on outside of you. And really, your power lies within you. Like, you literally have the key to what's really going on. And this is where people are wasting a lot of time. This is why people are feeling like they can't move forward. They feel stuck. They procrastinate. They feel like they're not able to achieve what they want or to create what they want. Is because they're waiting for something outside, or they unconsciously they think that what they need is outside of them. So, for example, in the business world, many people will believe and want to believe that what they miss is an app. What they miss is a strategy. It's a cookie cutter solution. It's something that is outside of them, but they don't realize that actually, to be honest with you, any strategies work in the business. Every strategy work, right? And what are people doing usually is that they need is the mindset, because they just try one strategy for like a week, 2 week, 1 month, and it's not working. And then they change and they change and they think that, oh, it must be something else, it must be another strategy, it must be something else, that strategy must be the wrong one, I'm missing something. And if you have the right mindset, and if you have the right energy and the right relationship that you have with yourself that is healthy and good, and you can feel limitless and feel powerful, I'm telling you that any strategies will work, because you will keep on track, you will keep your momentum, you will stay focused, you will create consistency. And so this is why it's really important. I see many of my clients coming on board with me on their programs, where they feel like it's a strategy, and we're working on their mindset, on their relationship that they have with themselves, self-mastery, and their business is different because they feel different. So they take the action, they go and speak with the right people, they see opportunities, they ask to go on people's podcast, or they do collaborations, because they feel confident, they feel unstoppable, they feel limitless, they do things that they wouldn't do in the past, they stay consistent, they're not fazed by what's going on the outside. Because what people are doing is that on the outside, if they see that they're not getting what they want, then they're assuming that they must be doing something wrong, right? They are looking for that external validation. So that's point number one. It's like people are searching for what's outside. It's not outside, it's inside you. You have the key, right? So the other thing as well, if you are thinking that the key is inside of you, right? Because in this earth, right, you are here with your thoughts, your belief, your emotions, and you are in there, in this body, like you are walking through time and space in this universe, and you are experiencing emotions, because you are a human, right? And what's happening is that when something doesn't go your way, what you're going to do is blaming your external circumstances. You're going to complain, you're going to blame, you're going to say that, this is not working because something is wrong with me. This is not working because, like, there are not enough opportunities. This is not working because this is not the right time. I'm too busy. I've got children. This is not working because I've got a daytime job and I can't do this goal, or I can't go for my dreams because my husband is a pain, or because my children are making me feel too stressed, or we, like so many of us. And this is something that I want you to be really open to, because if you are not open to that, and if you are listening to what I'm saying and then you get triggered and then you switch off, then this is really an invitation for you to look within, because this is where the treasures are. This is where your gifts are. Your gifts are within yourself, and you have the key, right? You have the key. And when you are, as long as you are blaming and complaining and criticizing and judging, you are judging yourself. You are complaining about yourself, because there's only one thing, like this whole dream, this whole life is about you, and it's about your dream, and it's about your life. It's about how do you interact with your external circumstances, no matter what life throws at you. How do you stay solid in yourself? How do you stay feeling limitless? How do you stay feeling empowered? Because the longer you are blaming and criticizing and judging others, making up excuses to why you can't do XYZ or why you can't have XYZ, the more you do that, the more you are keeping yourself stuck and the more you are giving your power away. And the more you will feel disempowered, right? So this is what is so important because you've got to realize that if you are the solution, right? If you think that you are the problem, and we're not talking about problem as blaming you, right? This is not what we do here. But if you think that if it comes down to you as the way you believe and the way you think and the way you feel, then guess what? You can be the solution. If you are changing the way you think and the way you feel. Okay, so let me get back into the thing. How you think will determine how you feel. Okay? So let that sink in. If you know that already, just remind yourself of that. How you think will determine how you feel. Okay? How you feel will determine how you behave, what kind of actions you take. And of course, what kind of the actions that you are taking will determine what you have and what you get. Right? Let's say, for example, you want to be fitter. If you're thinking, yes, I can do it, I'm so good at it, it's going to work, it doesn't matter if it didn't work in the past, this time it's going to work, I'm going to put myself into it all in, you're going to think about that. Then the emotion that comes from that would be like, I feel excited, I feel supported, I feel compassionate with myself, I feel motivated, I feel driven. And when you're feeling that way, you'll be like, okay, you're going to take the actions. You're going to go to the gym 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. You're going to stay consistent. You're taking the actions. And then the results are a fitter body. You're going to feel healthier. You're not going to feel all puffy, not puffy, puffed up or like huffing and puffing, no, out of breath, when you are running for the bus or whatever, right? So thinking determines feelings, determines what kind of actions you're taking, determines your reality, right? Like you are the one within the dream right now. Like your life is your dream. Like you are into that. You are the directress of your dream. You are the creatrix of your dream. So what do you want? How do you want to think? And what do you want to think? How do you want to think and feel and behave? So you can create what you want, because look at everything that is around you right now, right? Look at everything around you right now. You have created that. You have created all of that, your environment. You have created that. Like whatever you're looking at, wherever you are right now, you are in a job. You have created that. You've got this job because of you. Look at your partner. You have had this partner because of you. You've had children because of you. You are watching this life because of you, right? You are the creator of all of that. Right? There's no separation between you and what you have created. It is what you have created, right? So remember that you are in power, you are in control, you are in charge. Yes, you're not in charge of your external reality, but you are in charge of how you think, how you feel, and how you behave. Thus, you will create. The creation that you are birthing, right, will just happen. It's not a question of time. Like time doesn't exist and space doesn't exist. It will just happen. You just have to trust it and you just have to keep at it. Okay, so that's one. I'm just looking at my notes. Okay. The third point and the last point is we attract who we are being. Okay? We attract who we are being. Meaning that whatever you have attracted so far happened because of who you were being. right? Your identity, who you are, right? Everything that you have attracted so far, everything that you have created has been created and has been attracted because of who you have been so far. So when you are wanting to attract more or different, you're going to have to upgrade your identity. You're going to have to be different, feel different, and behave different. Now, it's not about changing who you are in terms of your core, right? Like you're not changing, your soul is the same. The moment you were born, from the moment you were born, like you have been changing all the time. You know, you have been, you're not the same person. Your behaviors have changed from 10 years ago, right? You're a different person. But at the core, you're not, if that makes sense, right? So when we're talking about visibility, I know at the beginning of the call I said, tomorrow I'm doing a masterclass. It's going to be potent. It's going to be juicy. It's going to be powerful. If you are, still worried about, what are your neighbors going to think when you show up online? What are your family going to think when you show up online? If you're still worried, well, to share your goals and to share your deepest goals, to share your wildest dreams to your partner, for example, and you're still hiding and you're still apologizing for what you want, right? It just means that you're not 100% with yourself and your desires, that you are watering things down here to be more likable, to be accepted, to be loved, and all of that. What I want for you is for you to show up in this world feeling totally naked and feeling totally strong, totally strong in your vulnerability, totally powerful, totally like a badass, and walking this earth like you own it, like you're owning your dreams, that you're owning your life, that you're just talking your truth. And if you are not talking your truth, if you are watering down what you're saying and what you're sharing and how you're expressing yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you are going to attract exactly that. You are going to attract vague stuff that you don't want. The more authentic and truthful you can be, and the more powerful you can be being vulnerable and being truthful and being authentic, because it's not about just being it's not about saying your truth. It's about sharing your truth unapologetically and with no shame. It's about sharing your truth with no shame and with power. And this is when your energy starts to shift. This is when you can just show up online, show up in your day-to-day life with your husband, with your your partner, your children, your family, your parents, your friends, showing up vulnerable and powerful and strong without shame, without apology. Because I know so many women who are still apologizing for trying to create their dreams. But this is your dream, like you're walking this life. This is your actual dream. When I'm talking about dream here, I'm not talking about your big dreams, like what you want and your goals. I'm talking about this life that you are in. This is a dream. Okay, this is a game, this is a dream, but you are showing up in your day-to-day life. You wake up in the morning and you show up, and you're like apologizing energetically for being the directress of your dream, right? Like you are the creator. Like everything here in this space that you are in is a dream, is and you are the creatrix of this dream, right? But so why are you apologizing for being the creatrix of this dream? Because you are the directress of this dream, right? You are the heroine of your game. You play, and you play your own rules, right? So when you are apologizing energetically and when you are not showing up powerfully, then what you are doing is like, first of all, it doesn't feel really good, because you're not yourself. You're like watering down what you're saying. That it's not who you are, right? And when you're doing that, then what you are attracting is that. If you have doubts, if you are playing small, if you're not playing as big as you could play, and you're having doubts and you're not feeling authentic, you're watering down, you're choosing certain words, and you're not you're being careful about how you express yourself and all of that. If you're doing all of that, what you're attracting and what you're creating in your life is that. is going to be mediocre, it's going to be average. It's not going to be like playing big and having big stuff, right? And experiencing big, because your life, right, is limitless. What you can experience is limitless. What you want is limitless. Who you are is limitless. And so many of us are not playing that way. So many of us are playing from a limited place, from a place of doubts, inauthenticity, insecurities, fears, comparison, over pleasing, feeling like a imposter, sabotaging. We've got so many patterns that are making us feel unconsciously and consciously limited. What I want for you is to feel limitless, and for you to wake up, and for you to feel alive, and to realize that you can truly be it all and have it all, and you can really own your seat at the table and own your role as a directress of your life, as the creatrix of your life. I spent like so many times, like like when I was like in my 20s, well, just before my 20s, I just came out from a toxic relationship with my mom, and my mom was a narcissist, and she's still a narcissist. And she's when I was 20, when 19, when I left home, I remember I just felt like so not confident, and so down and depressed, and so like feeling totally lost, because I've lost all, I didn't know who I was. I was being somebody for my mom. I was trying to please her all the time. And she really broke me. She really took my wings. And, like I came from a long way. Like when I realized that I could be so much more powerful, and I want the same thing for you guys, like when I realized that I can be so much more powerful and so much more like authentic and so much more me, like it was a long journey. It was a very long journey. And like all of that is available for you. I just realized, like, oh my God, like this is not me. Like, who am I? And I just allowed myself to go on that journey, to find who I am, and who I was, and grow and grow and grow. And then I realized that, oh my God, like this growth is just limitless. This growth is just infinite, like this universe. And yeah, so that's what I want for you. This is, I'm here for you. I'm here to support you. Like I've been coaching people for the past 4 years worldwide, and I know what I'm doing. I'm very, very good at helping you get out of your own way and helping you see what's really keeping you small or not as big as you want, right? Okay, so what else I was going to say? That's it. So make sure that you are gifting yourself. The masterclass tomorrow is going to be amazing. So voice and visibility, if you want to join the masterclass tomorrow, is at a ridiculous price of £22 for 2-hour masterclass. You're going to feel so activated. You're going to feel so seen, so understood. You're going to feel this like new, fresh energy in like showing up in this world, owning your seat, being in the driver's seat, and just being in the dream, and be the master of your dream, be the directress of your dream. So sending you so much love, and comment below whatever you want to do in terms. I've got like some applications here that needs to be quitting, and this is my Facebook Live and YouTube. So I'm if I'm forced quitting it, everything's gonna go off. So a quick recap before I go is comment visibility if you want to join us for this potent masterclass tomorrow. Comment secrets if you want to have my free PDF with the 14 secrets. And the last one is comment blueprint if you want to apply for my 6-month one-on-one business life rebrand, identity work, and really getting your business and your life on a whole other level. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited about that. It's a whole 6 months of you being supported and having the support that you desire. The current price is £3,000 down, only 2 spots left. And after that, my price will go up to 5K. So Mwah. Have a lovely, 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 sounded like the north, lovely day. And thank you for watching, guys. Sending you love. Take care.